Chris Christie has gotten a lot of criticism for his weight. He's even gotten a lot of criticism here on this very network for his weight. But recently he was at a town hall meeting and a woman pointed out that he was looking a lot more slim, a lot more toit than he used to be. Here was his response.
I am much smaller now than I used to be. So I used to be bigger. I'm getting smaller. Yeah, I know. My wife told me I have to get more new suits. Yes. But you know, I gotta, you know, I'm on a budget, so I gotta be careful, you know.
Now, there are certainly some qualifications to what I'm going to say, but like I said, we give him a lot of criticism, and we're probably about to right now. But I do think that controlling your weight is a difficult thing to do, and so I do want to point out that he has legitimately lost a lot of weight. He hasn't necessarily done it the way that every American has the financial means to do so, but he has lost a lot of weight. Let's show this comparison picture of Chris Christie today and in recent years. That's a pretty significant change. You can see it in his face. You can see it
in his
everywhere
waist.
Else.
Yeah, you can see it all over the place.
He looks like Bill Parcells on the left.
Yes.
A little bit, yeah.
Yes, he does.
Yeah. I would go with the jacket. I think that's a good choice. But anyway, yeah, like as you're probably going to say, he didn't just cut back on carbs. He almost certainly had either gastric bypass or lap band surgery or something like that.
So what he likes to say is that, you know, I'm not your typical blow-dried candidate. I'm not. I guess he won't blow dry his hair, but he will staple his stomach.
Exactly.
You know, so it's kind of a fine line between, you know, his integrity there, right? It's like, yeah, I'll make cosmetic the differences. I'll do that. Sure, I'll even hire a surgeon to help me look better. But I'm not getting a fucking blow dryer. All right, no matter what you guys say, I am not blow drying my hair.
Man of principles.
So yeah, so I like how he says, you know, but I can't get too many suits. I'm out of a. He's smaller now because the bridge scandal knocked him down to size. I think that's what happened, right? Yeah. And he goes, I'm on a budget now. And you know, most of it goes still to food. So I can't really be buying clothes yet, unless you can wear a ham curtain, because he would like to wear one of those. Okay.
Ham curtain. Whenever you say the word blow, I expect the next word to be job.
Yeah.
Yes.
So when I hear dry, I'm just a little
Throws you off a
surprised.
little? Yeah.
So you bring up a great point. Not every American has the financial means to get surgery done to help them lose weight. But regardless of resources, it is difficult. And I think that it provides a little bit of a good example to other Americans that he's willing to deal with his obvious health problems. And you're right. He's almost certainly doing it because he wants to look like a president. He received a lot of criticism saying, you don't look healthy enough. We want attractive, healthy people to be president. So this is no longer necessarily a good reason not to vote for him. Thankfully, there are others. There's the Bridgegate scandal. I'm sure, Steve, you probably want to talk about the massive, the financial, the corruption that he's been engaged in.
Yeah, you know, to be honest, I always feel a bit uncomfortable when you guys make fun of his weight.
I do too.
Yeah, and that's not.
Funny.
It's not because I'm super sensitive to weight issues. I've been relatively thin my whole life, a little flabbier than I would like. But yeah, I've never had these weight problems. But I don't know. I just feel like it's not cool to make fun of someone's weight.
Well,
unless it's someone that you know well.
Like Cenk?
Yeah.
Well, we know a little bit about him, and it's a little bit easier to sort of push past your natural resistance of making fun of someone when they're such an obvious bully. They're obviously corrupt. They're obviously massive liars who are willing to damage the lives of the people that live in their area to score political points against their political opponents.
Right. It's like
then we get to make fun of your stomach.
It's like how I feel. Well, there's two reasons why I allow myself to make the jokes about Chris Christie.
Well, you're a comedian. I mean, that's what you do.
That's true too.
Well, the first thing is, though, it's kind of because he's kind of a metaphor. His weight is a metaphor because he's up there telling everybody that they have to tighten their belt. And who's telling everybody that they have to tighten their belt? It's the fattest fucking millionaire in the state. And that's just ironic that he's doing that. You know, he's like, oh, your rich pension benefits and healthcare benefits, and but we've all got to trim down except for me. So
all right, I'm not comfortable making fun of fat people, but if Jimmy does it and it's funny, I'm not that uncomfortable laughing about it. But still, this is not cool. Mainly because I feel like with Chris Christie, there's so many legitimate reasons to make fun of him and to dislike him that attacking him for his weight seems to almost undermine those other legitimate reasons.
Yes, you could, yes.
All that being said, if you're going to be funny, if you're going to be really funny, make really good fat jokes, go ahead. I mean, I'm not going to stop you.
Yeah, just laugh at the fat joke and then follow David Sirota on Twitter, and you'll see all of the corrupt business his administration has gotten up to.
That's right.
David Sirota is doing some outstanding journalism on Pando Daily, so please check them out. Pando.com.
You know, I feel the same way about the fat jokes with Chris Christie as I feel about the C word. Like, I think it's, I don't want to call a woman that, but if Ann Coulter is involved, it will come up. It will come up.